How to plan an itinerary. To be honest, I don't plan my itineraries until I get there. As long as I have a way to get there and a place to stay, fine with that. So these past few months, I've either had a week in a country or a month. So I've been utilizing different ways to plan a very quick itinerary. So the first tip I have is Wonderlog. I have used this app in every single country that I've been in these past few months. And I like it because I get pretty overwhelmed with too many options, and I like that all I do is I put in the location that I'm in. It tells me 49 things that they recommend that I go see while I'm in this country. And I believe Wonderlog is made by bloggers. So it's kind of an opinion for someone that has been there before. All I do is I put in the location and then I screenshot the places I want to see. And then I put that list into like my notes app and I just copy and paste that into ChatGPT. And all I do is say, I want to see these locations today, and then I put in the address that I'm staying, and it just shows me the route that it recommends that I take. Because I've noticed when it was the beginning of my travels that I would have certain places that I wanted to see, but I didn't have the route in mind, so I feel like I was doing more work than I needed to do. The next thing that has been helpful to me is tours. So when I do a walking tour in a new country, majority of the time they're going to send you their recommended list after the walking tour. It tells you what restaurants, what different monuments they recommend that you go to. And also I recommend talking to the locals, specifically Uber drivers. Uber drivers have given me such great advice these past few months. And it's nice because even I had a situation where I was getting an Uber and he saw where I was going and he was saying, "Why are you going there?" And I told him and he was like, "No, you shouldn't do that. You should do this." And so they just give you really great recommendations. So anytime that you're in an Uber in a new city, I highly recommend speaking to them and just see what recommendations they have. And lastly, just speaking to people around you, like the locals at your hotel or in your hostel or whatever. And you'll be surprised on how much insight you can get just by telling people what you are doing that day or what things you're thinking about doing, and they can kind of give you the recommendations. A prime example of that is I wanted to go to Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, but everyone said the tickets were sold out. And so then I was speaking to someone in my hostel and he said, you can go for free. You just have to go to church. And I'm like, oh, I would have never known that. So yeah, so those were the things that I have done these past few months, and I hope that helps.